Thank you for taking the time off to join us to go through this milestone of our association. I hope you'll be a blessing. It's time for us to take our welcome address. And this man, it's a practicing pharmacist. He is an entrepreneur, CEO of Fairsense Health College, and the president of Pharmacy Owners Association. Mr. Mark Bequain is coming to deliver to us the welcome speech for this morning AGM.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Registrar of the Farmers Council, Farm Michael Kudabo, Esquire, a rep of the FDA, my own colleague and friend, Adler, Mr. Dominic Knapp from the Ghana Revenue Authority, Assistant Commissioner, Policy and Program Department, my senior colleague, Farm Dr. William Edum Ado, President of Pharmaceutical Importers and Wholesalers Association, our esteemed guests, my fellow pharmacy owners, and various regional representatives, our executives, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you to our first annual general meeting under the theme Navigating the Future of Pharmacy Business, Innovations and Challenges. Today we stand at a significant juncture, not only reflecting on our past achievements, but also looking forward to the promising future ahead. Before we dive into our discussion today, I would like to take a moment to also recognize some of the key figures who have contributed immensely to this association. Before we started, I was having some chit-chat with some few people that we know we have had very prominent people starting this, and some of us have been privileged to continue. To our former executives and pioneering members and their dedication to this association. And rather sadly, before our own senior colleague, Nana, passed, that's Kama, we had a discussion with him in this auditorium where he briefed us on how pharmacy owners started as business owners. And I'm sure Mr. Ado also knows such. So there have been people that have struggled and fought for this association that we are seeing today. We are also very grateful for the presence of the Registrar of the Pharmacy Council. I know he's very, very busy, but he has also taken time to be with us today. And also from the Ghana Revenue Authority, even though the notice was quite short, they saw the issues pharmacists are battling with, especially with their taxes, and have decided to also give us a listening ear. Also, our own pillar in our retail pharmacy, the wholesalers and importers. And I was telling Mr. Ado that I know some of us, our checks are still pending. So they should also have mercy on us and extend 90 days credit for us. The business is not easy. And so I'm sure once he comes and takes the podium to talk, we'll have those reassurances. Then we have also other sister organizations. We have PSG, CCPA, and the Early Practice Pharmacy Group. And we say we are very happy for you to be with us. And lastly, we are also very grateful for our sponsors. This is the first time we have had immense support from a lot of companies, as you can see on the banner, right from the Pharmacare Group, Tobinco Pharmacy, Pharma Trust, Unichem, Regent Properties, and also from the Ghana Cooperative Union. And that is why we did not pay anything for this meeting. They have really supported us. And we say a big thank you. Acknowledge the Chamber of Pharmacy. It's rather unfortunate Audrey wasn't able to join us because of another engagement. Chamber too has provided us immense support, linking us to organizations that can support, especially financially, to run our organization. And as the discussion starts, these issues will come to bear. As the Pharmacy Owners Association, Our primary mission is to unite all retail and also wholesale pharmacy owners under one umbrella. We have especially concentrated on the retail pharmacies because of the presence of our sister association, PIWA, which is administering specific needs to wholesalers and importers. We are here to foster an environment of support, innovation, and shared success. Our objectives are very clear: bringing together pharmacy owners to strengthen our collective voice. And you can all bear with me that it has been a very big challenge. Most pharmacies don't cooperate, even where we have. And sadly, sometimes we see ourselves as competitors to our own detriment. So networking is one key pillar of this association to promote social connections among our members, to share knowledge and experiences, struggles that we are going through. And sometimes it's sad that somebody may work in one facility and maybe be dishonest with a particular business owner. The next day you find the same staff in another pharmacy employed and working because we don't collaborate. We also want to provide a platform to discuss pressing issues that are national and is affecting our business also. We want to also harness our financial and human resources for growth of our individual businesses as well as association. And lastly, we want to advocate ethical business behaviors. We know that there are some people that find their way into the pharmacy business and do unethical things just to make money, which the association knows we support. And once we have an association, it will be good for us to protect the image of this association. In today's rapid changing environment, we all know innovation is very crucial, and pharmacy is dynamic, and the business keeps changing. Our ability to adapt and embrace new technologies is very, very important. Recently, I know the Pharmacy Council launched the e-pharmacy concept, and for us to embrace it, there have been quite a few challenges. But the National Electronic Pharmacy Platform ensures transparent medicine dispensing and promotes accountability. One of my retail shops has been enrolled, and sometimes we're able to see prescriptions that we don't have, that other facilities may have stocks, which will help our patients to also get access. Another thing we want to also embrace is electronic dispensing systems. And I think our last meeting at Alisa, this issue came up where we are trying to have automated systems of dispensing to reduce pilfering, prescription errors, and increased efficiency. In as much as all of us have superintendent pharmacists, if they are not business owners, it will be difficult for us to implement the solutions. I know once the business owner decides not to invest, there is no way pharmacy will move on. And that is why this discussion is key for us to consider. We also have now electronic payment systems that I think all of us should embrace. Looking at issues where recently we had one of our colleagues, a business owner, pharmacy owner, was shot. I've also heard of a similar incident at Kumasi, because we are targets that we have a lot of money when we close, not knowing that our sales is just small money, just some APC and quick action money. But armed robbers think we have a lot of money. So we want to really promote and embrace electronic payment systems where we can be cashless to protect the business that we do. We also want to embrace modern inventory systems, especially linking with our wholesalers. And sometimes a client will bring a prescription that you don't know where to even get the medicine. And you have to be calling colleagues, asking them which wholesaler stocks this thing. And I'm happy senior colleague from William Ado is with us, where it will be easy for us to log on one system to know who stocks which essential medicine. Also, pharmacovigilance has been very key with us, patient safety, drug reactions, and as I've said, as business owners, once we don't take the key roles, it will be difficult for our employees, the pharmacists, and the various people supporting to also take charge. So I think we should also embrace pharmacovigilance. We should also be aware of what the FDA and other sister organizations are doing to safeguard the safety of anyone who uses medicine. Lastly, but not the least, we also want to embrace digital health records, which the e-pharmacy platform, I think, has it. I know other countries to be difficult for a patient to have access to medicines, even like paracetamol, more doses than they need. And I think in Ghana, somebody can buy a pack of paracetamol from me, walk to another pharmacy, buy a pack, walk to another place, buy a pack, because an OTC. Having digital health record of our patients, I believe, will help us to know that the medicines have been dispensed already, and we can identify issues of drug misuse and abuse. We have a lot of challenges as pharmacy owners ahead of us, which I believe that when we are united, we will be able to overcome these challenges. The pharmacy business faces several challenges, and the first and foremost is our regulatory changes. There are a lot of regulatory changes that come that sometimes we are the last person to know because we don't have an association. I know pharmacists are well informed far ahead before it even comes. Recently, I was aware FDA was doing a program on medicines use.
Please, we can't hear anything.
Where the patients have used any unused medicines, you bring it back to a pharmacy. And I'm sure it's only a few pharmacies that were able to do, because I'm sure the pharmacy owners weren't aware. We now have people collecting data on hypertension and diabetes, checking chronic diseases. Most often than not, I know pharmacists are well informed, but business owners who are not pharmacists normally, because they are not informed, don't want to subscribe to such programs. So this association will give us opportunity for us to notice regulatory changes and policies that the government implement. Last time I spoke with one colleague who works with the National Malaria Control Program. There are a lot of offers for pharmacy owners, but because we don't speak up, normally we don't have access, and rather other sister organizations like the OTCMs get all these opportunities than us. So I think this meeting has come at a right time for us to be united and ensure that we get such things. The second thing is high operating cost. Our rent, remuneration for pharmacists, taxes we are paying, and other stuff that we are being asked to pay sometimes becomes so much. Recently, I have been in a meeting with one of our associations where the local assembly was asking them to pay business operating permit of over 3,500 Ghana cedis. And that was a big issue for them. So we being united and having one voice, I believe we can be able to address that issue to reduce our operation cost, for us to be able to make some fair, and that I believe the registrar may speak on, where we have people who are not honest with us, people that you employ and they run down your business and leave you with a huge debt to pay. And these issues are issues we have to confront, that these people will be uprooted, will be dealt with in our profession, so that we protect the image of our business. Another one is an unhealthy competition among us, where sometimes we tend to cut price so much that we can't even pay a superintendent pharmacist. And I think as a business, we are supposed to factor all. PSGs have brought proposals of remuneration of pharmacists, and this one should be built into our cost of operation. If all of us agree to minimum markups that we use for us to be profitable, I think it will be okay. But where one does not and one is, it doesn't become fair within us in the same community where we are operating. Another area is securing financing, especially in financing our inventory and expanding. And I know sometimes we stock so much that at the time of your check clearing, you don't have money in your account. And it becomes a very, very big headache. And anytime you see a call from your bank, you miss a heartbeat, because you know that you have a check that may be returning. And I think that we have some organizations here that may discuss financial options and how to finance our stock. It is important for us to get this, because I've always said that medicines are essential. And because of financial issues, some of us decide not to stock very well. And patients may have complications or sometimes near-death issues because we don't have we are not stocked well with essential medicines. So I think securing financing is a big challenge for us. Interest rates are so high that sometimes it will swallow all your profits that you are making, and to help us to also discuss that issue. I know there are a few of our pharmacies that are also enrolled on the national health insurance platforms, and also they have a lot of debt to be settled. I want to assure all of us today that today's discussion is going to set the ball rolling. It's just one discussion we are going to have, but after that, we are going to have a series of engagement with pharmacy owners and with regulatory authorities to ensure that the profession becomes something that we all look up to. In conclusion, I am optimistic about what lies ahead of us. Together, we can navigate the future of pharmacy business with resilience, innovation, and a commitment to excellence. Let us harness our collective strength. Let us see ourselves as one family. Let us work together and promote the image of the pharmacy business. For our colleagues that are frustrated and even thinking of closing down their shops, I'm saying there is hope. Let us hold on a little better.